In this video, I'll be swatching and reviewing the new nail polish line by ColourPop. This collection has 4 solid pastel cream shades, 1 holographic silver, and an iridescent topper. These polishes come out July 7th and will be available on the ColourPop website. First up, we have Dust a Dream. This is a light mint green color with a touch more gray in it to give it that dusty feel. Right off the bat, I thought the formula of this polish was super creamy, pigmented, and easy to apply. It's not too thick and not too thin. I think it's very comparable to Zoya's formula. After one coat, I did have some bald patches in a couple spots, but it covered really well and the color was true to the bottle. Second coat made this color completely opaque, and these dried down decently fast and they stayed shiny. So here's 2 coats of Dust a Dream with no top coat. Next up is Pixilated, and this is a pretty basic light blue with, again, a touch of gray. All of the cream colors in this collection aren't really special in nature other than their slightly dusty color. Surprisingly though, this color was almost completely opaque on the first coat. If you have short nails, I think you could absolutely get away with 1 coat, but off camera I could see just a tiny flash of my nail line, so I'm going in with a second coat. Again, I'm really liking the formula of these cream shades so far and how smoothly they apply. Next up, we have Be Very Afraid, which is your average run-of-the-mill light ballerina pink color. Immediately, I could tell this one was more sheer than the previous cream colors, but I find that to be a pretty common problem for light pink shades. After the first coat, I could still see my nail line and I had some patchy spots. The second coat covered up all of the patchiness, but I could still very slightly see my nail line, so I did opt for 3 coats. Here's 3 coats of Be Very Afraid with no top coat. Next up is First Wings First. This is a neutral pastel purple shade that doesn't lean too cool or too warm. Again, it's not very unique, but something about it was just gorgeous. I love that it's a pastel, but it's not so light that it's completely washing you out, and it has the perfect amount of color to it. First coat applied beautifully, just like the blue shade, and this one was just barely shy of being a 1-coater. Next up is One Wish, Two Wish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. This is a silver holographic color, and the holo isn't very strong in this one, but its subtlety makes it wearable for every day. First coat was on the sheer side, but the coverage was amazing and it covered completely even. I was almost positive that this color was going to require 3 coats, but surprisingly it built up beautifully on the second coat. And like I always say, my soft even lighting never does holographic polishes justice, but this does have a pretty shift to it. It's not super strong, but it's pretty. And lastly, we have I Want It That Way, which is a golden iridescent color with a pink shift. At first, I wasn't expecting this to be anything special because I'm not a huge fan of topper polishes, but this completely transformed every cream color from this collection. Over top of the green and blue, the golden properties really shined through and made them a little greener and gave them a gorgeous fairy dust shimmer. The camera's not picking it up super well, so here's a picture of Pixilated with I Want It That Way over top. As you see, it turned the pastel blue into a gorgeous mermaid teal color. Over top of the pink and purple shades, the pink shines through and it makes them pinker. I especially love this over the purple shade First Wings First because it gave it such a beautiful unicorn glow. If you're going to buy any of the polishes from the collection, I recommend these 2 the most. So there you have all of the new colors from the new ColourPop polish collection. Again, these come out on July 7th, and I'm not sure how much they'll cost yet, but I'll be sure to update the description of this video and let you know when I know. And if you enjoyed this video, you can check out my other swatch videos here.